Hey guys, this is the Bostonian Critic. I got back from seeing Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and I'm just gonna come out saying right now is that I am a fan of Godzilla, but like a big fan of Godzilla, but I didn't see all the movies that has ever come out. Not even the first one from the '50s, or some of the other ones that came out. Oh, but I did see a couple of them before I saw this one. One, of course, was the 1998 one. On the one, that's a lot of fish, the movie. Like, the one that was done by the director of Independence Day. Like, Roland Emmerich, whatever you call him. Oh man, that movie's so bad. It's so bad, it's hilarious. Like, it's one of those so bad it's good movies, in my opinion. But I do want to take a little bit of a look back into the last film, which was directed by Gareth Edwards, who directed Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I feel that film was pretty underwhelming. I mean, it was okay. It's just my biggest problem with the film is that there's not much scenes with Godzilla, but the title of the film is called freaking Godzilla. But when it does go to Godzilla, and when it actually does get going and stuff, it does get fun. This film, and plus I only did play one Godzilla game. Of course, it was Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee on Nintendo GameCube, and it's a fun game. It's a fun beat 'em up game. It's a fun, just a lot of fun. This film, in many respects, this is a much better film than the last film. Like, I actually love this movie. I don't know. I just thought it was really, really fun to watch. Like, it was a much better movie. We do see more of Godzilla this time around, but they still focus on the human characters like in the last film. I did see a little bit of Kong on Skull Island before. Like clips of it and stuff, and it was pretty cool. But I need to watch the rest of it. So hopefully I can watch the copy of it and before I see Kong versus Godzilla in 2020. So now this film comes out. Like I said, I love it. Especially at the last third of the film, where the big fight between Godzilla and Rodan and King Ghidorah happens with Mothra. Well, Mothra helps out with Godzilla. And that's basically the plot. It's just it's just our characters trying to help Godzilla fight these monsters and stuff. That's the big focus. It just takes place 5 years after the events of the last film. So some of the mostly a lot of the characters from the last film are in this film. Which are actually a lot better here. I will admit, they're not like as bad, or they're not like as unconvincing as they were in the last film. They're actually much betterly executed here. And it doesn't feel boring anymore. It doesn't feel like underwhelming anymore, thank God. So, yeah, the parts with the human characters does get good. Like, you do want to root for these characters to, like, save the world. But the best part, what makes it great, is the parts with the monsters. And they get, like, with the fight scenes, and then you see the monsters and stuff, especially with the ungodly great looking special effects and visual effects. I mean, it's just so mind-blowing, man. So, the best part of the film is the last third, and I'll tell you why. One word. Boston. In the first film, Godzilla fought those two bug creatures in San Francisco, California. They shot this movie in Boston, where the big climax and ending was, and it is beyond worth the price of admission. It is so worth the price of admission. When I first saw this in theaters was today, and oh my god, it was so much fun. I love the way they shot our city. I know a lot of it definitely had special effects and stuff, but it was very accurate. Like, when I look at it, it's very, very accurate for what they did. Like, you see Fenway Park get destroyed, the big glass building, the big tall glass building near the Prudential building. It's called the John Hancock building. But holy crap. I don't want to say what happens to it, but But holy crap, it's so amazing, especially at the ending thing as well, where Godzilla like explodes or something, which I don't want to like super get away, but it's part of his powers. But it's so much, but it was so cool. Oh, like if you remember that nostalgia critic review of Double Team, where Mickey Rourke's character is on top of a mine, and then he was about to get eaten by a ferocious tiger, and Chocolate Van Damme and Dennis Rodman run away with the guy who played as Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then when Mickey Rourke took his foot off the thing, and then Doc Lucker's like, oh, that was exactly what I did. When I was like it when I first saw the movie, even with the climax at an Avengers Endgame, and for that matter. So this is probably probably one of the best climaxes I've ever seen in the movie. Honestly, I'd be lying if I said it was actually just as good as what do you call it? As Lost World, no, Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World movie. Was climax with the Indominus Rex and the T-Rex. This was actually much better, or in my opinion. So, oh man, it's basically like the frying the Coke scene in Double Team. So well, there is a post-credit scene in the movie which was really cool. Oh, and which I really don't want to give away, but it's something like a mecha thing. That's what I actually gotta give you a hint for. But I'm not giving anything really much away. But overall, I really feel this movie really, really worked. I don't think I have a problem with it. So, with the exception of that last third and the big climax and stuff, it is really totally worth the price of admission. I mean, even though the first 2/3 are very well done too. Like, they're great scenes too. I was never bored by it and stuff. Like, I understand why they have to make these people talk and stuff, and then they do get the action going, which I actually like more of what they did here than what happened in the last film. So yeah, I definitely would buy this on Blu-ray. So, if you haven't seen it yet, please do check this one out. Of course, you're probably gonna go see Aladdin or Detective Pikachu, but if you're a Godzilla fan, or even not, I say, or if you live here in Massachusetts or New England or even live in Boston, definitely check this film out. Or even if you're not, even if you don't live in New England or something, definitely do check this movie out. It's really worth it. So that's my take on the film. If you haven't seen it yet, actually, if you have seen it, what did you think? Comment below, click like in the video. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Stardust, and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. And I'm the Bostonian Critic, and I will see you later. Take care.